I am a nursing major, so I'm doing a lot of STEM classes, and right now I'm taking anatomy. My stress is usually, well, now that I'm taking an anatomy class, it's memorizing things. So filling my brain with as much information as possible in a short amount of period, I think that's where most of my stress comes from. Sometimes when I'm done studying, I feel physically and mentally exhausted, and then I still have to go work a part-time job. I work from 2 to 6, Monday through Friday, and then I still volunteer and I do other stuff on the side. I'm part of a club. So it's a packed agenda, and yeah, that does come with a lot of stress for sure. I usually deal with it hanging out with family, hanging out with my girlfriend, exercising when I can. I haven't been doing that lately, but exercising really helps. And I do little things like meditation. Every now and then I would meditate in the morning, really calms me. I use an app and they guide me through it. It's pretty cool. And then I have my long-term stress. What am I gonna do? Application season's gonna be coming up pretty soon. You know, I'm trying to get into good colleges, so there's stuff like that. I want to transfer. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. My mother's a nurse, and I want to kind of follow in her footsteps. She kind of inspired me. So yeah, so I choose this stress for sure. What makes me want to stay with all the stress? The goal that I want to be a nurse for sure. That keeps me good, and the support I get from friends and family really makes me want to stay in it. And it's good stress. It's nothing bad. You know, you could do it. Pain is temporary. And if you know your why and you really believe in your why, you could do it. You could do anything.
Well, I was originally at a 4-year university and then I transferred to Mount Sac. So to just slow down the process, you know, take time. I would say just like basic things you would think, like I was just juggling school, work, personal life. It's just, I feel like it was just a lot to handle all at once. So I just felt like taking the pressure off of like finishing in such a short time at a 4-year, it just put a lot on me, so I decided to take some of that stress off by coming to a junior college so I could just focus and have like balance out each and everything that was going through. I do feel better actually, yeah. I don't feel as like overwhelmed and like tired and stuff, so like compared to like how I was feeling at a 4-year. Time management, I feel like the curriculum isn't the problem. I just feel like all of like juggling so many things at once is where it came into, like, and just not knowing, like, again, just time management, not balancing out all my priorities and stuff. Honestly, I nap a lot. I feel like napping just takes mind off of anything. It's just like, it kind of just helps me like recoup and everything and just be like, okay, re-energize. Like, okay, this is what I need to do, so let's just get it done. Or I'll go to the gym to like take things off my mind, or I'll listen to music, spend time with my family, just things like little things like that, you know? I feel like if I just like put pause on something, I won't get it done. So I feel like if I just continue, even if it's just little bits at a time, I'll like eventually finish. So it's just like, I feel like no matter what we do, there's always gonna be some type of like stress towards it, and it's just kind of how you decide to like handle it and how you, again, balance your life with everything that goes on in your life.
I guess just trying to do work and school at the same time. That's probably the most difficult. So I was in the military for 5 years, so I get the GI Bill helps with that, and then they also give a stipend each month, you know, for housing. So music. I like listening to a lot of music, so just blasting it as loud as I can while I'm studying. It helps. You know, don't try and hold it in and try and look tough in front of everybody, so it's good to talk to people.
My stress is mostly like remembering all the like ways to, so we have exams every upcoming Fridays, I think, and quizzes on Mondays and Tuesdays. So my stress is basically like trying to remember how to basically know the information that is being processed and remembering it so I can like do the test and pass. I like screaming. I always scream when I'm like, when I'm driving before I leave my house, I scream. Or I literally put music on, blast it. I like singing a lot. Or dancing, I do that a lot. We always talk to each other all the time about our stress. And that's pretty much it. I always push myself because I feel like if I don't push myself, then I'm gonna become lazy, or I feel like I'm not doing too much. But yeah, I always push myself so I can like encourage myself that I can do it.
Worked with with school and not also like letting just work distract me a lot. I feel like that's also a way for me to release my stress. I just go to work so I can get everything out and stuff like that. I don't think about my school. I'm focused and doing my work. So that's basically how I also relieve my stress.
I want to create my own like little clinic, but so far I just want, like, for right now, I just want to be able to pass it and get through it so I can get my associate's degree and go to university.
Do it at your own pace.
Yeah.
And don't like let anything get to you, negativity. Always stay positive and try to eat, sleep, and like basically release the stress somehow in any way you want to.
I always have like affirmations. You just gotta talk to yourself as well. You just gotta be like, oh, like let's say you're having a bad day. Sometimes at work I'd be stressing out and customers are like horrible. And I'd be like, okay, this is gonna be a good shift. You're gonna be fine. And you just gotta talk to yourself and do that. Because then if you're just being negative, then everything's just gonna go.